You know, I'm sure this has all happened to all of us from one time or another. We're driving down the road, and just at the time of day where that sun is creeping through the windshield into our eyes and creating a very dangerous situation. That sun is coming in just at the right angle, or I should say the wrong angle, because it really is creating a bad situation. So what do? We pull down the visor, but that doesn't really solve all the problem. But that's what we're doing today with a brand new product that really is going to change the way that we drive, make driving a lot safer for us. I want you to meet the inventor and the creator from Gray Matter Fusion. Helios Kim is with us right now. Helios, welcome to the show.
Hey, Bob. How are you?
I am fine, my friend. Good to have you here. And you have created a product that's called the Helios Edge Sun Shield.
That's right.
Did I get that right?
That's right.
Okay. And it really takes visors to another. First of all, tell us what it is.
Well, it's a new visor that allows you to actually protect your eyes from the sun and actually have a view of the road, something that the traditional visor doesn't give you. Traditional visor, you protect your eyes or see the road.
Right, exactly.
You can't see both when the sun's low in the sky.
Right, and right now, as a matter of fact, what we're looking at, and we've all been there at one time or another, here we go, we're driving down the road, and there's that sun, and it's coming through at that angle that's really creating that dangerous situation. But look what Helios has put together. We're seeing the sun shield in action right now. Not only is it blocking the sun, but it also, it moves back and forth. So as the sun moves, your protection is going to move as well, right?
Correct.
Okay, so let's go on over to the unit itself, and here it is right here. And I'm going to play for a second. I'm going to be the sun.
Beautiful.
All right. So this is the regular visor that we have in our cars, but this happens to be the Helios Edge Sun Shield right there.
That's right.
And let me just play the sun for a second. All right, you can see how, oh boy, we've all been there. That sun's coming through. Now, how are you going to block it out?
You can move it over to wherever you need it to be.
Ah, okay. All right, there we go.
As the sun moves, you move with the visor.
And I see it being blocked. There it is right behind it. Now, I notice that, oh yeah, okay, I got you. The shape of it and everything. Tell me about the shape that we're covering.
Well, I thought about this product as my wife and I were driving down the road and thinking, you know, one of the best solutions we've had when the sun is low and your visor's not doing the trick, you put your hand up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a small area so you can still see the rest of the road.
Okay.
Blocks the sun beautifully. And then I took some welding experience I had, and I used the material that welders use to protect their eyes from welding. It's a dangerous arc. It's basically bright as the sun when they're welding. You've seen them on the side of a building and the sparks are flying. I took that same material and used it for the small visor to block the sun, and it does it very safely for you.
Okay, now the standard way, Helios, that we're used to solving this problem is using the visor that's already in our automobiles and trucks and our vehicles and everything. So what is the difference? And you demonstrated a moment ago, but that difference is the movement of the shield?
Right, it can move across left and right as the sun is moving, as you're driving down the road's curving and changing its direction. And the beauty is you're not blocking your entire view because it's so small, you have that vision allowed to you.
Right, and that's what protects our eyes, which is critical, obviously.
Exactly.
And this is a patented, exclusive technology that we're talking about.
It's patent pending, but it will be issued shortly.
Okay. Now, you know as well as everybody else, there are lots of competitors on the market. There are lots of visor, protection type items out there on the market, and they all range in different price points and things. And you're a little bit on the higher side.
A little bit higher.
Okay, so if I'm shopping and I'm looking at everything else out there, why do I want yours over everybody else's?
Well, first of all, you're going to be able to see the road and protect your eyes from the sun. The sun is pretty intense, I think you would agree.
Yeah, no question.
My nearest product is only going to allow 700 times more light to reach your eyes from the direct rays of the sun.
Wow.
And that's blinding.
Wow.
Still. So that's the difference.
Yeah, big difference. And of course, you know, I always say you get what you pay for, right?
Exactly.
So if you want the quality, if you want the protection, this is it. Once again, it's called the Helios Edge Sun Shield, and it's available. It's going to be available relatively soon.
Absolutely.
It'll be on the market.
Yes.
And it will help everybody out there. Let's go back over for anybody who missed it, all right? I want to explain this once again. Here is your regular visor, what we're all used to, but this is the sun shield, and as you can see, it moves back and forth. But let me play the sun. All right, there we go. Let me get it. Oh, wow, that's bright. Okay, so you're driving down the road. You don't want to look at something like that.
No, you don't.
So let's put the sun shield in motion. There we go, just like that. You know, I can still see an outline of the sun. Why do I still want to see an outline?
Well, the beauty is you can see the sun. As I said, you're going to see it safely.
Right.
Because it's going to reduce the light by 99.9981%.
Okay.
And because you can see the outline of the sun as you're moving down the road and the sun's position is changing, you can move your protection as well. And this is where you're able to see the road perfectly clearly.
So if I blocked it out entirely, then I wouldn't know when really the sun was moving until it was a problem.
Exactly.
Right?
That's the problem with your current visor. You know, you try to peek below it.
Right.
And you're getting blinded.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Good point. Once again, it's the Helios Edge Sun Shield. Now, you came up with something else too, because there's always that little bit of space right above the rear view mirror.
Exactly.
Where the sun seems to creep in and cause the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Right
Just
above
like
your mirror. Yeah. We'll have the same material that would be able to block the sun. Mm-hmm. You can adjust its position to protect your eyes from the sun, especially when the sun is higher up at noontime and you're trying to see the traffic light and the light is coming in right between the mirror.
Right. Well, one other question. Let's go back over here. One other question I forgot to ask you, and that is about installation. How easy is installation?
Very simple. You take the top rail, you install it, you put in your bottom rail, and you affix your straps so that they hold nice and tight against your standard visor.
And right here, here's the big difference. I mean, when I saw this, I went, wow, that is genius. I mean, that is great to be able to follow the sun and to be able to have that protection whenever you need it. That's great. That's great. Super. What do people say when they try this?
Oh, they think it's great. It protects their eyes, and they can see the road also.
Yeah, you can't beat that combination, right?
And the current visor hasn't changed in decades, and we hope that you can get this protection for yourself.
Yeah, this is taking it to a whole new level, no doubt about that. Any final thoughts that you want to share with us, Philos?
Well, I think this product is really great for commuters in particular, and most of us are commuting to work. And right at the time that you're leaving work, the sunset, or when you're getting to work, the sunrise is when the sun is really going to be coming in, and where the traditional visor doesn't do the job.
Exactly. And even when you're out driving casually and having a good time, wanting to enjoy the day, a beautiful day, that sun can almost, really affect your driving in a bad way, which will cause you not to enjoy the day. So it really is something that everybody should have.
And especially commercial truck drivers, somebody that does this all day long, reduces fatigue, makes for a safer drive.
There you go. All right, Philos, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob.
Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you sharing this. And we need to get this on the market. We need to have this out there so we can all use this, all right? So don't forget, it is called the Helios Edge Sun Shield, and it's all by Philos Kim from Gray Matter Fusion.